Hello, I'm Sasha of Sasha Makes Cards, and today I'm here with Chibitronics sharing how I made this Valentine's Day light-up card with Chibitronics products. Now, I have already made the card front for this light-up card. I made this card using the Valentine mice stamp set from Lawn Fawn. I also used the Push Here stamp set from Lawn Fawn to create the little heart that says Push Me. And then for the sentiment Love Ya, I used the overlapping alpha die set from Waffle Flower. To get started, I first used a hole punch to punch a hole into the card front that I already made so that the LED sticker can shine through. For this, I'm using what I believe is a leather hole punch. It's what I always use when I make my light up cards, and I find that it works quite well. Since on this card I want the little heart on the envelope that the mouse is hiding behind to be what lights up, I used my hole punch to punch a hole through that heart, and then I started to measure using the Chibitronics craft stencil and figuring out where exactly on my card base, which is where the circuit is going to go, where I want the press here button to be. Using a pencil, I indicate on my card base where the LED sticker is going to go, and then also where the push here button will be. From here, I can then start working on creating the rest of my circuit using my Chibitronics craft stencil as well as my pencil. I used the little battery stencil that is included on the Chibitronics craft stencil to also plan out where my battery is going to go. However, with the new Launchpad battery, it is slightly different than what is included on the stencil, so I also used the battery itself to trace out where the battery will be going so that when I create my circuit, it's a little bit more accurate. For my circuit, I made sure that the positive side of the battery goes to the positive side of the LED sticker and that the negative side of the battery goes to the negative side of the LED sticker. To create the push here button, when I was sketching out my circuit, I created a break in the circuit so that when I go to place down the conductive fabric tape, I can create a little button with conductive fabric tape on it that will complete the circuit and turn the LED sticker on. Once I have the circuit fully sketched, I can then start to create the circuit using the Chibitronics conductive fabric tape. This part is incredibly easy since you've already sketched the circuit with pencil. All you have to do is follow the guidelines you've created for yourself. Something I did want to mention is it doesn't matter which side of the circuit, the positive side or the negative side, you put the break in the circuit on, so that for, of course, your press here button, as long as when you go to actually push down the button, you have a little switch there or a little tab with the conductive fabric tape that will complete the circuit, then you are good to go. To create the tab that will act as the button for your light up card, just take a piece of a scrap white cardstock. I have quite a few strips of white cardstock that I have saved and they work perfect for these cards. Trim off a little piece, fold it in half, and then just cover the one side of the cardstock tab that you just folded with the conductive fabric tape. That way, once you glue your tab onto your card, the conductive fabric tape on that tab will join the two sides of the circuit together and complete the circuit to turn on the LED sticker. From here, all you have to do is add the elements to your circuit. I used a pink sticker from the LED stickers color pack for the light on this card because, of course, the rest of my card was pink, so I wanted it to match the Valentine's Day theme. I also added the Launchpad Battery to the circuit, holding it in place with some of the conductive fabric tape. Once I have the Launchpad Battery and the LED sticker placed on my circuit, I placed the push here button, the little tab I made with the conductive fabric tape, onto my card as well, and pushed it down to make sure that the circuit works and that the LED sticker lights up. Once I knew that my circuit worked, I used a few extra pieces of conductive fabric tape as well as conductive fabric patches to hold the LED sticker and the Launchpad battery in place. This just ensures that once you actually give your card to someone, nothing comes loose and everything will still be in place so that the card can actually light up. A little trick that I wanted to share, if you are trying to get your LED sticker to be a very specific color that may not be included in the color pack, all you have to do is place a piece of clear Scotch tape over top of the LED sticker and color the tape using a marker. I like to use a Sharpie as it works, they always work quite well. I use this trick quite often as I always like my cards to be super matchy in color, So if you want a color that may not be included, just use a little piece of tape and you can make your LED sticker be any color that you want. If you would like to reference the circuit that I made in this video for this card, I'm including a fully labeled picture of the circuit at the end of the video. Now all that there is left to do is to add foam tape around the perimeter of the card and put the card front on top. Of course, if you are actually going to be giving this card to somebody, you would place foam tape around the entire perimeter of the card. However, just for demonstration purposes, I've only put foam tape around certain parts of the card. I then place some liquid adhesive on top of the foam tape. This just allows me a little bit of wiggle room when I'm putting the card front on top. And that is the completed card project. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the description below for a complete list of the Chibitronics products I used to create this card. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.